What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Baldy and the Big Guy.
Happy 4th of July.
Holy shit, we're actually recording on
the actual day.
The 4th of July. Happy Independence Day.
Independence Day, yeah.
You know what? Cheers.
You know, Will
Brother.
Smith almost died for this.
Guy. Is it Will Smith?
No, it was Randy Quaid.
Randy
Quaid died for this.
fucking died for your goddamn freedom from aliens.
Randy Quaid died for us, so you remember this day forever.
What did he say when he was going up into the hole?
Up yours?
Up yours.
God, that's such a good fucking movie.
It was such a great
It's
movie.
one of my favorites for sure. Like,
I actually saw it, because what's his name? Bill Pullman. I think it was, no. Bill Pullman?
in the president, isn't it?
He was the president. Is it
Yeah,
Bill Pullman
pretty
that
sure it's
died
Bill
like a while back? He's like legitimately dead. You know that on the 4th, like his whole
speech, yeah.
I saw it over like a bunch of, and it's fucking movies, but I saw it over like a bunch of military like background shit. And I'm like,
his speech was one of the best parts of the movie.
God damn it.
Bring a tear to your eye a little bit.
Just a little. I mean, almost like, it was almost like when the asteroid one, what the fuck one was that one? With Ben Affleck and fucking Armageddon.
Yeah.
When it close your eyes, you know what I mean? And
He's like,
go on. And he's like, and it's all of his daughter. It's all fucking, what's her name?
He's like, give it back to my daughter.
Yeah. And it throws, no.
You're jacking off a robot when you do that.
Right? But it's true. It's my time.
It's your robot if you want.
It's my time.
Yeah, exactly. But it wasn't his time. Was it? He was wrong.
They fucking.
Although Ben Affleck seems like he's wrong a lot.
God damn it! If you didn't live in America and you were in, say, China right now, you wouldn't have those movies. You wouldn't.
They don't even have 4th of July over there.
They don't. Could you imagine not?
They go
having
right from the 3rd to the 5th.
Could you imagine being British right now?
And at work.
How shitty those people's lives are.
Yeah, they only have to work 4 days a week, and then they take like 4 months off every year.
Those fucking
that's so
shit bags.
shitty.
Goddamn slackers.
Yeah.
We get
Drinking
one day off.
tea all the time.
We get Thursday off this year. You going to work tomorrow?
Fuck no, I had yesterday off. So I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Stop it.
Yeah. And then I'll probably take Monday, Tuesday off just for fun.
Give the nicest boss on the planet.
I do.
You literally have.
I'm not actually taking Monday, Tuesday off next week, but I did. Was
But you
Wednesday,
could.
Thursday. Actually,
because it's goddamn America.
I technically had yesterday off, but I
Fuck
did
yeah.
work all day. I did stuff for Snake Farm, and I did stuff for myself in the morning.
What do you do
I
for
worked all day.
Snake Farm?
Video stuff.
I love Snake.
Yeah.
Snake Farm skateboards.
Yeah.
Fucking rad.
Check them out.
Some of their skaters are fucking insane.
They're insane.
Dude, I saw this.
The merch is badass. The t-shirts are fucking cool.
Yeah. Dude, real quick, this is going to be a very, very veteran heavy goddamn show. Black Rifle. So I've been on their exclusive coffee. What is that thing?
Exclusive coffee.
Yeah.
Exclusive coffee subscription.
Yeah. ECS.
Yep.
Right. Since they started it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to suck the dick of Black Rifle. I love them. They're fucking great.
They're great.
I've got 17 bags of coffee downstairs because I can't drink them fast enough.
Yeah. Same.
I make iced coffee out of like super expensive coffee.
Why not? I mean,
I'm a dick.
Well, cold coffee brings out a lot of good flavors.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
It's good. This
Anyway,
especially.
Those motherfuckers just randomly sent me a shirt the other day.
But you've been
I was
ordering
like, I
coffee
didn't
for how
order
many
it.
years?
I was like, Beth goes, did you order another fucking t-shirt? I was like, not that I'm aware of.
So I worked there and I get t-shirts all the time. And then I was also part of the exclusive t-shirt club.
I didn't even know they had
I ended up just canceling because I have like I have a closet
your whole
full.
closet.
I have like 90 fucking t-shirts, and 90% of them are Black Rifle t-shirts.
Yeah,
like Black Rifle or like old school grunt style. Like that's all it is.
Yeah,
yeah, it's dumb.
That's with the firm that I work for. You guys all know who it is. They're all collared polos.
Yeah.
Like half my god, you work someplace for 22 years. You're gonna have
then they all have that brand.
It's all golf shirts, right?
But you don't wear it anywhere except for maybe golf.
No, I send them to my dad so he can go golf.
There you go.
They're polos. You wear polos at the golf club.
Yeah, of course.
And he rocks them, and like it's all the different ones.
He's like, my son works here.
Different departments. But dude, no, I was like, holy shit! It's a rad fucking coffee
It is. It's a rad shirt.
It's got like a ghost coming.
It's the shirt that goes with the small CCS, the Overlord.
Is that the one?
Operation Overlord, yeah.
See?
For
I didn't. I swear to God, I was
Normandy.
like, sometimes I.
Or last month.
Have you ever been like, no, you're too big to get drunk and forget.
Yeah, not very often.
Sometimes I drunk order things.
I have in the past though.
And then like something will show up.
Mhm.
I'm fairly certain I've got like 2 or 3 orders out there. I'm like, did I actually fucking order that? She can't hear me. I ordered a Hawk Tua hat.
Oh
A
god.
Hawk Tua 24 hat
Why would you order that?
because I thought it was fucking funny. And
You
it
were
was
drunk
like,
and you ordered it
oh yeah. It was $54.
for a fucking hat.
And it was
So much for a
but
$40
it's
hat
supposed
club.
to be, supposed to be signed by her. And then the chick,
She actually spits in it for you.
yeah, she jerks off and spits in it.
She jerks off. Wait, she jerks off into it.
Maybe.
Well, that's fucking weird.
I heard about it. That was what sold me. So I gotta be quiet because my wife's right downstairs. It's supposed to be suppressed. And then she drops his.
Oh, it's for her.
It's for Beth. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So then, the girl comes out, Haley, whatever, Hawk Tua girl.
Yeah, what? I don't know.
Haley.
Yeah, Haley.
I don't think I have. I thought
don't know.
Anyway.
I know that she's like famous for not being on the internet at all.
Yeah. Well, she had canceled all of her shit. And then she goes, I have 0 affiliations with anybody. And I'm like, motherfucker, I got.
Yeah, no. She has a high girl, a high guy.
Is it the?
It's like some like hick looking dude.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
No. I saw a video of her like,
That's the
putting
one
hats
I
together
bought
with some hick dude.
that's the one I bought it through.
It's like a shitty looking company. If she had an Instagram and she went with a real hat company and a shirt company, she could be making a shit ton
It's
of
a
money. She could be
real
making
hat.
a fuck ton
I
of money.
starred this motherfucker on my.
No,
I was
it's
like,
a real hat company, but it's not a really
Oh, there it
good
is.
hat company. Like
Fathead.
well,
Fathead Threads.
Yeah, it's a good company, but
So I was like, oh my God, did I get got? Because I'm like, this bitch is supposed to be signed.
you could have any girl spit in your hat and sign it.
Evidently.
I mean,
I
you'd
don't
probably be cool with it.
So nonetheless, that'll be coming soon, and I'll hang it right up here.
I saw something that said
come on.
I saw something that she was doing an interview.
Yeah.
And apparently
Oh, they're her first podcast.
Yeah,
she's
her
ever
first
done? Yeah.
podcast that she's ever done, and she's some guy. I mean, dudes are fucking weird, especially like fucking rich dudes. They can just whatever.
For
But
real. Shaq, for
offered her
instance.
$600 for her to spit into a jar and send it to him.
Somebody
First of all,
did the
why
math.
not?
I think it was KFC Barstool did the math.
That's
on
what I
that.
said on KFC
Yeah.
Barstool, yeah.
KFC Barstool did the math on that, and he's like, if you do like 10 a day, like you're making $6,000 a day,
Yeah.
and people will buy that.
Absolutely.
Do you remember the chick that used to fart in jars?
Yeah, didn't she like get hurt?
And
really
then
bad?
because she was eating so much stuff,
Yeah.
they would make her fart. And then she started working out and then like draining her sweat into jars.
That's so
People are fucking weird,
disgusting.
brother.
You're not even just looking at people in America. You're looking at people all over the world. So I mean, look how many millionaires
on,
are
Beth.
disgusting all over the world.
We need to get our wives on board with this.
Well, they
right?
need to become famous online first. That way they do.
I don't even think they need to be famous.
Well, yeah, because that's the whole point. That's the whole. They have these huge Instagram followers, and then they just start selling their gross shit.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
I could sell these. I bought it at
No one
Walmart.
cares about your stuff, though, Greg.
What if I sweat in it?
Well, that's a different story. Anybody want
Same.
Greg's sweaty T-shirt?
This one's not sweaty. I
$3
just put it
at
on.
Goodwill. $3 at Goodwill next week.
I only paid $1.50. It used to have a fucking cape on it. There used to be some things. Used to have a cape. I can't find the cape anymore.
Ah, that's too bad.
You know what? Sometimes on the 4th of July, you just want to wear a cape. Beth fucking hates me in tank tops, by the way. She's told me 7
Why is
times.
that? You look great.
I thought I did.
You got
like,
some muscles.
look
You got
like
some
some-
tattoos. Why
She's
not?
like, you look like white trash.
Oh,
she
you look
said that
like you
to
look
me.
like a muscly tattooed white trash. But I mean,
I
that's
do,
fine.
right? That's all I'm going for,
Yeah.
bro. I'm like, what else do you go for? It's like muscly. I'm like,
Muscly tattooed.
now I
white
look like the dude from the podcast,
Blues
the
Brothers.
fighter guy. No, the
Oh.
you know how they what the fuck? I can't think of it.
I don't know.
He just was in the UFC.
Joe Rogan.
No.
You don't look like Joe Rogan. You look like a ripoff, like Wish.com Joe Rogan.
I can't disagree. I mean,
I
literally,
mean, you're
like,
bald, jujitsu.
I think he's older. Yeah, no,
much
he's
older.
like,
he's a bit older. He's like 50 something. He's about 10 years older, probably.
No, there's a dude that he's a big guy, but he's like shorter than you. God damn it. I won't remember. Anyway, there's a fighter that always wears sunglasses and he stands the whole time he does his podcast.
He stands for a whole entire podcast.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
Well,
Hey,
hey,
you can't say it for some
he's
reason.
getting his fucking steps in.
Not by standing one place.
I don't know. Maybe he's just shifting back and forth. Do you still get steps that way?
I
They
don't know
count?
how steps work.
I don't know.
I mean, I know how stepping works. I'm not an idiot, but I don't know how steps work as far as counting them. I mean, I don't know standing in one place.
You have
counts.
one of those fancy watches. If you just stand and you step back and forth, does it count?
I never tried that. I tried jerking off with it though, and it doesn't do anything for you.
Did you really? Have you actually tried it?
Yeah, and it doesn't give you steps. I thought I would give you like 1,000 steps. I'm like, no, it doesn't do anything.
Because
Yeah, it doesn't work the same.
it's got to be this. How do you jerk
guess.
off this way?
Twist your hand
Inverting.
Up.
You
Yeah,
get
inverted.
What if you put it on the right hand? Because you're
Left hand
righty.
dominant. Well,
but everybody wears.
You want to lay on your hand first, anyways. So it's like fall
the stranger.
asleep,
It's called the stranger.
and then use your left hand because you're not your dominant hand.
Oh,
So that's what you try. I
know
tried
this.
at least. So that's what didn't work for me the first time.
I'm really thinking about this.
It's
I don't even wear a watch anymore. Like I don't wear a watch so much that all the hair grew back on my arm.
Oh, I have that horrible like watch fucking ring around you. I hate.
Back in the day,
But I really do like wearing a watch.
you know what? Like when you're younger, I used to judge my tan based on my watch.
Your watch
band.
ring, yeah. And now you can like take off your wedding ring.
Now
and,
I
like,
just do it based on my fucking
your farmer stand.
farmer stand.
Yeah, of course.
Like
Well, you wear more of these what do you call those?
tank top.
Tank tops, and then you don't have a farmer stand to wear.
It's the only tank top I own.
Is that the only one
It's
you
the
own?
only one.
Right. I had one that said abolish slavery. It was fucking
Baller slavery.
abolish slavery, and it was fucking Abraham Lincoln. It was so awesome.
I thought you said. Never mind.
No, abolish slavery because it was abolishing sleeves. It was
I
fucking
understand what you
fantastic.
said, but I don't know.
No, it was awesome.
Fuck. Cheers, you guys. Happy
Anyway.
4th of July. This is going to go out maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
so today's what Wednesday? Thursday.
Thursday.
So what was that tomorrow? Yeah,
See,
so
yesterday was Friday. See? No, yesterday was Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Beth and I have been having this big ass problem this week, thinking it was yesterday was Friday. We
Yeah,
got
because
done-
Wednesday. Fourth of July being on Thursday is fucking weird.
Yeah, it's fucking with us. And then you get some of us get Friday off if you decide.
Mhm.
If you have PTO, and to those of you that don't have PTO, thank you very much for working and doing the fucking Lord's work and doing all the shit. But you know what? Fuck you. We have tomorrow off, so I plan
You
on.
had yesterday off too, didn't you?
Huh?
You had yesterday
No,
off. Oh, no.
I work half.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
3/4 of a day.
I remember when I was texting you around 1, you're like, I already had several beers. I was like, you must be off today.
Said 3/4 of a fucker.
Gotcha.
My boss he's not watching. Maybe he is. Maybe you are, Mike.
Just kidding. You didn't say that.
Hi, buddy. No, it's all right. I was already at home. I went to the office early, got it knocked out,
Gotcha.
got all my shit done. I was still answering. You know what? This thing, it's always tethered to me.
Yeah, of course.
So it's just like your boss. Hey, get some ice.
Mhm.
Me, it's like, answer this fucking text right now. You got to do what you got to do. Salaried employee, asshole.
Same.
No fucking time off. Never a goddamn time off. What is your favorite 4th of July memory?
Favorite 4th of July memory.
Like in Iraq? Like just shooting somebody in the forehead?
No, I don't think we did anything on 4th
Did you ever
of July
shoot anybody in
Iraq.
the forehead?
Not in the forehead.
Like in their heart?
I never shot anybody. I wish I had a cool shooting story, but I
Stateside?
didn't. I would love a stateside. That'd be even cooler than fucking Iraq. No, I never shot anybody.
No, you just.
I built
bombs. You build. That's right.
I
you
built
build
bombs. And those were fucking cool. We dropped them on all kinds of people, but
Did you ever have you ever signed a bomb?
yeah, we signed the bombs.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
What was your favorite sign off?
I mean, I just signed them with my
Like-
name.
Get fucked.
Get fucked. I know this is one story. This one guy, this captain came out, and we had a bunch of like these blue inert bombs. Inert bombs meaning they don't blow up. They're
They just
like
hit
big
really
weight.
hard.
They don't need to do anything. They're just practice bombs.
Oh, okay.
So they don't
gotcha.
do anything. They just literally they drop them to make sure they land where they're supposed to land. Like it's
Mm.
practice. We had a whole fleet of them. We had like fucking like probably 40, 30, I don't know, 20,
Bunch
30,
of
40 bombs just for practice in the flight line. And this captain comes out and he has no idea what the fuck he's doing. He's just like, I want to sign some bombs for my parents and put my name on them and put their names on them. I'm like, cool.
You
He
had him
comes out
sign
here
them.
and he's
What are
signing
you,
all
a
the bombs.
sergeant at
He's
this
signing.
point?
I was a
Or
corporal.
that's a corporal.
Yeah. Maybe I was a lance corporal. Yeah, I was a lance corporal back then. So he's like signing them all. Fuck you, Obama or Osama, and blah 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 blah, all this shit. And he signed all these bombs. It was like
Basically like throwing bowling balls out of a fucking.
it's like throwing bowling balls at nobody because they're landing in the desert somewhere doing nothing. And he's like taking pictures with all of them, like put them on Instagram or Facebook.
Are they literally like painted blue or something
they're
dumb?
literally painted blue. Like they're very,
They are,
very-
right?
They're
They do
very
something-
obvious that they're inert.
Okay.
If you know anything about it,
I was
it's
gonna say,
obvious. Like, for
Blue
the
came
average
to
Joe,
mind, gray or something, or red or something. It's
the
like
average
a
Joe, they
live.
probably wouldn't know, but like they're very obvious. Like the real ones are gray, blue stripes, the red, whatever. Like
There's
they're
something.
different about, but a nerd bomb is blue. Like it's very, very obviously not.
It's like a
real.
blue. That's why we have like when you go to a fire range or whatever, and they teach you gun safety.
yeah, and the
they're
blue
blue.
ones. Yeah,
Blue
that's
or
why.
red
That's
or
why you know a
something
blue
like that.
waffle isn't a real waffle.
Oh, by the way, go up and Google that.
Yeah, if you want to make sure Google blue waffle is not real, just Google it.
It's not blueberry.
Yeah, it's not
a blueberry.
Yeah,
waffle.
exactly.
But yeah, so go on.
So anyway, he just comes out, takes a bunch of pictures with him. He has no idea these are fucking going to land in the desert somewhere for fucking not landing on any.
This is in Iraq.
Yeah, this is in Iraq, and I saw it. It was hilarious. We all just like, you go ahead, sir. You take whatever pictures you want, sir.
Click, 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 and you're like,
I'm taking pictures with him, and I'm with him before him. You know, click, 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 click. Well, he's like some fucking.
He's now a general.
He's probably not that Marine Corps anymore, I'd imagine.
Or
he's a general because he's.
That's what I'm saying. It's one or the other. Either he's out or he's a general because they're fucking retarded.
Yeah. This was 2009, so it would have been what?
15 years ago.
Yeah, so he could be something up there. Probably a
admiral, something like that.
He was a Marine Corps.
Well, Marine Corps, don't they have?
No,
that's Navy. My bad.
Yeah, so he'd probably be like a colonel or lieutenant colonel. Maybe a general. I doubt he'd be a general.
One star.
15 years. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
So that was a pretty fun. Congratulations.
But that wasn't a 4th of July memory. That was just
that's just fine. We just went on the side. So what's your favorite 4th of July?
4th of July memory. When we were young, I lived in Alaska, and we went to this beach one time up in Alaska, and they had this huge fireworks display off of the barge. You know, the barge in the middle of the river. Mm-hmm. And I just remember I was being real little, and we had this huge. I was little at one point, like young age.
No, I didn't know you lived up there when you were a kid.
Yeah, and there's this huge fireworks display off the barge, and we were looking at my dad's truck.
Yeah,
watching the fireworks display. It was just badass. It was awesome, fun memory. I don't really have a lot of like most people. All my 4th of July memories are the same. It's like you go to a park, eat hot dogs, watch fireworks. So like, they're all the same. That one was one that I just remember being a little bit different, you know?
Yeah, no, that's great. That's fucking amazing. Mine are like when we used to live in Phoenix. My buddy has a little sailboat slipped out in Dana Point. And we did it so this kind of a couple of years. And I hope you guys have some memory like that, like where you have something that you kind of tradition. It became a tradition. And my buddy Brian, who lives in Florida now, and Mike, who lives in Idaho, they all lived in the same area. And we'd drive out from Phoenix and go out to Dana Point. We'd all go down to the docks in Dana Point Harbor, and they'd have fucking giant parties, right? Just like everybody's boats are lit up, red, white, and blue, and they're doing like everybody's paddle boarding and fucking playing like squirt gun games the whole fucking time, right? Like all from morning until fucking everybody's like people passed out on the docks and shit like that, right?
Fuck yeah.
And then in the what is it? It's San Onofre. I think it's San Onofre. No. I think it's Dana Point. Like they put a barge out there.
Yeah.
From where we're looking, you could see it. And one time they would shoot off, but one time everything went at once.
Accident?
Like somebody hit a button and the whole goddamn thing went up. And we were all sitting there and it was just like this.
Did everybody die?
No, because it's out in a barge, like way
there's no even on the boat.
Yeah, it's like multiple barges all set up, right? Like, I mean, barge, and it's just, because normally it should go like 30 minutes. Like,
yeah.
But the whole fucking thing lit off. And it was boom, right? And the like concussion cracked across. I mean, it'd be like a Moab going off or something like that.
Ridiculous.
It was boom, and you're like, holy fuck.
And then nothing else happened because it was done.
And that was it. It was done. And everybody's like, woo! Oh shit.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
So I watched the movie. Have you seen Oppenheimer?
Oh yeah.
All right, just watch it. It took me 2 nights because it was like
a long movie.
That's not watching that shit. So I split it over 2 nights, but it was the Oppenheimer. Like it was like, you know, when the dude was blown off the like little hill on the side. Yep. So if you haven't seen it, fuck you, go watch it. It's on Amazon Prime or whatever. And but it kind of, that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
It's like, you're like, oh shit.
That's
all
crazy. Like that Beirut, or not the Beirut, but the Lebanon bomb that went off, or the fireworks place went off a little while back.
Oh goddamn!
Where, like, blew off.
You seen the videos of the people like were on jet skis and shit like that?
Yeah, there's like a lady in a wedding, and all of a sudden she's blown away.
Yeah, that's what it was fucking. Yeah. But I mean, I don't think because that was a whole goddamn factory.
The whole factory, brother. Obviously, was a lot different.
I mean, you saw that from like a million different people that are on the jet skis, and they just get fucking
demolished.
So what have you been up to, brother? You moved? You're doing the moving thing?
Moved in the new house. Yeah, we
got
moved
the new
last
house.
Friday.
I can't wait to see it.
It's badass.
Fucking rad, dude.
It's fucking awesome. Like, nice yard.
Feel good.
Fucking house is awesome.
Space.
Have way more space.
How the dogs?
Nice. Dogs love it.
All right. I buy houses purely based on my dogs. Like I literally do.
The last two houses I moved into was because of the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is a bigger yard. The dogs like it. I moved in.
I don't give a
this
fuck.
one.
I'm like,
the dogs have this yard. It's huge. That's awesome. Moved in.
we get to run around. It's like, yeah, creature comforts. I'm like, yeah, we got a nice toilet. Super nice.
Yeah. I mean, the inside of the house is fucking awesome too. We have
I know. I've seen
great
pictures.
kitchen.
I haven't been there yet, but I know. But it's
bedroom's
like all about
awesome. Upstairs is huge and awesome. Like everything's
get
awesome.
your office set up.
Not yet. It'll be set up this weekend, but
I'll start doing some podcasts from his house at some point. We have it. So you guys probably recall we have another studio in the other room over here. We'll probably move a bunch of that shit over to his house. That way I can go over to his house and we can record.
Yeah.
That way we get a little change of venue, get a little different background. Of course, we're using the bars open here because it's just easier. And then we throw up the Baldy and the big guy.
It works.
Because it is the Baldy and the big guy. And it's just easier for me because I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah. And the set's nice, you know? It's a good set.
And I don't have to like redo all the settings on my fucking computer.
This makes sense.
This just makes sense. It's comfortable.
But when we go to the other one, and
we'll set that up, and all you did and I'll show you how to do all the OBS stuff, and nobody cares.
Easy.
Burritos or tacos? What are you doing for the morning?
Burritos.
Where the fuck are you getting burritos, brother? Because
I don't get either one.
You're in San Antonio.
If I had a choice at burrito,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Phoenix. So I have a feeling like we've talked about this, but the reason I wrote that down because I was waiting for a burrito. And I got a taco. And I didn't want a taco. I wanted a goddamn
Was
burrito.
that a Taco Palenque?
No. It was down the road, El Rodeo.
El Rodeo.
Which is very good. Right up the road. Mom and pop shop. I always
forget.
Did you
say it was right at the rodeo or just the road?
It's next door to the Shots Meat Market.
Oh, okay. No shit.
It's right there, right? They have burritos. But my buddy next door didn't read burrito. And he got me a taco.
What an asshole. Fuck Travis.
You know what? Fuck Travis.
Not really. Travis
he
awesome.
ain't got it at all. But yeah, we'll see him in a little bit. Anyway, that's why I wrote that down. It's the only reason I wrote that down. I was like, burrito or taco.
Yeah.
There's no other purpose.
You know what's funny? But in Texas, the burritos aren't a thing. Burritos are fucking fantastic.
Arizona, California, west of fucking Texas. I swear to God,
Tacos
El Paso. They have burritos.
Probably. But not
fucking, as soon as you get past
I lived in San Diego for almost 6 years and they had fucking amazing burritos. I lived in Oregon. Great burritos. Utah.
It
burritos.
pisses me off. So Texas, do better. Figure out your goddamn burrito problem. Because like they don't do it.
Learn how to make
and
one.
then on top of that, okay, you want to hear the worst part about getting a burrito in fucking in Texas?
What?
They put lettuce on it.
Yeah, who puts any vegetables on a fucking taco? I mean a burrito.
Fuck. Would you put lettuce?
Any other vegetable besides like fucking like salsa?
Tomatoes. Okay, I understand. Like a little salsa. Like but no, I can get away with that. Like salsa because tomatoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a
pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo. Okay. Who in the fuck puts lettuce
on a fucking taco burrito?
On a burrito.
Or a taco for that matter.
And wraps that shit up.
No idea.
And if you go to Chipotle.
Do you just love warm lettuce, warm wilty lettuce in your mouth?
Okay.
No.
I had yesterday when I was running around to get your fucking weed whacker and shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Beth had Chick-fil-A delivered. Right? Comes, I like spicy deluxe, whatever the fuck that thing is, right? Lettuce, tomato. Took me a little while longer because we had to run around a little bit. I had to go get a new flag. So I stopped by Tractor Supply. And now they're not gay anymore, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So stop there. It took me a little while longer. So my sandwich is sitting there, still hot. The problem was, it was hot, and that lettuce and tomato instantly open it up, drop that thing in the trash, like the lettuce tomato, straight in the fucking garbage. Throw the Chick-fil-A sauce on it, and go back to consuming.
Well, then you can enjoy it,
right?
The only time I ever get fucking lettuce and tomato on a hamburger is if it's like fresh. Like if I'm making the hamburger myself.
That's what I'm saying.
Put on there. It's crunchy. It's good.
We've got lettuce and tomato. We'll cut up today because we're going to do hot dogs and hamburgers this afternoon. Got, I don't know, fucking 50 burgers. We got a couple packs of dogs. Whatever. We're going to do all that shit. I don't know if we have 50, but we got a whole shit ton of burgers. But yeah, I was like, no, fuck lettuce and tomato. soggy. Fuck lettuce, especially like
Shredded
shaved,
lettuce.
shredded.
It's disgusting.
God damn it. Do better, Texas.
Yeah.
Bring back. I can't say bring back the.
They probably
burrito.
never had them.
How about you start? You know what would be really good? Is just starting a burrito company out here.
Probably.
There is a there's a have you ever been to T-Birds? I think it's called T-Birds. Something like that.
No.
Honey.
Freebirds.
Freebirds. Never mind. Freebirds.
Yeah, it's just like Chipotle. It's the same as other restaurants, Chipotle.
But I think they're better. Like legitimately.
I don't know. During fucking
I've only been there
COVID,
like 2 or 3
during
times.
COVID, they were fucking super gay, so I have no idea.
Were they gay?
Yeah.
So we
I
need
never
to
went
not
back, so I have
gay.
no idea.
We need to find a place that's not gay.
Chipotle.
But I don't like Chipotle anymore either.
Ah, well.
Like
I don't know.
see, that was the problem during fucking.
There's a couple like really cool like Mexican joints. I couldn't tell you the name of them for sure, but like the really cool like Mexican joints that sell like
Taco Palenque.
Taco Palenque is a great.
You
place
can
for
get a
it.
burrito at
Yeah,
Taco Palenque.
and they're good.
You just fucking have to go ask for one.
You just tell them no lettuce on it because for some fucking reason they put lettuce on it.
Ever had beans on a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese burrito?
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Or no. Taco.
Yeah,
No.
I add beans to it. It's delicious.
No.
Yep.
Nope. Not when you're not expecting it. It isn't. First time I ever did that. That is such a San Antonio fucking thing to do, right?
Tell us, beans on tacos and burritos or not?
No.
on breakfast.
No
tacos and
beans on
burritos.
fucking breakfast burritos.
I disagree.
No, fuck that.
Beans on a fucking breakfast burrito are delicious.
They just make them soggy, bro.
What makes what soggy?
It makes everything soggy. It makes
Are
it
eggs not
soupy.
already soggy?
No, they shouldn't be. You know, you're a chef. How do you
They're
cook?
kind of wet already.
They're not wet, dude. They should be a little drier.
An
And then you-
egg
Yeah, well,
should not be dry.
a fucking scrambled egg should not be not dry, but it shouldn't be like soupy.
Well, not soupy,
You know what I mean?
but I mean, obviously it shouldn't be dry because that's disgusting.
No, I don't want it dry, but you know what I'm saying. You don't
Yes,
fuck
yeah,
off. Like
yeah. Anyway,
Chef
the point
Pete
is,
over here trying to
the point is, beans on a breakfast burrito, absolutely
disgusting.
Well, I agree to disagree, but also tell us in the comments: beans on a breakfast burrito, yes or no?
You know what you
Yay or
can
nay?
put on a fucking breakfast burrito? How about some hot salt?
Hot sauce,
Little
good.
Firecracker Farms.
That's good stuff.
Here, take yourself a little
I'll put a little bit
spritzer of that. God damn it. Go out, check out Firecracker Farms. They have all your hot, fucking good. Ghost pepper, Reaper pepper, Scorpion pepper,
Good stuff.
all the stuff, dude. That's like $40, $50, something like that.
And this badass, this
But
this
that
like little
thing's
thing
lasted
here
me for
is
a
still
long
rad.
time so
Like
far.
this thing is like a weapon.
I swear to God, it literally is. It comes down to it. It's like I was kind of thinking about it, like you could punch the shit. out of
Absolutely, you could. That's like a heavy. That's like what 5 pounds?
someone. Well, no,
I don't know.
Maybe-
probably 2
maybe
pounds.
like a half a pound. Like feel
It's
it again.
badass.
Feel it again.
It's cool though.
Maybe,
It's solid
yeah.
stainless steel.
Yeah.
Like, that's
That's milled fucking. And those guys do it right. So go out to Firecracker Farms. Check them out. Firecracker Farm or Firecracker.farm.
Yeah.
Rather, check them out. They give you this cool little box. Not that you're going to keep this thing, but even the box has got a little
magnet in it.
magnet to it. It's fucking rad. Let's get rid of this for a
Get
second.
some ASMR.
Oh, you can, yeah, a little ASMR. Ass to mouth. Wait a minute. See what I'm saying?
That's what Texas A&M stands for. It's ass to mouth.
Have you ever told
ATM.
that? I think I've
Every
told
time she wears a hat.
that. Same. All right. Your favorite pie and or
Favorite pie?
food for 4th of July.
Cheesecake and or key lime pie.
Coincidentally, that motherfucker's a chef. So what
Yeah.
I was like, hey, we're gonna do hot dogs and burgers and stuff like that. Could you make a dessert? And he goes, what would you like me to make or to bring? And I said, a key lime pie. I help him out of his car, getting all of his shit. He made a homemade key lime pie.
Of course.
Is it out of? Tell me it's out of like you mixed a box of pie.
No, of course not. I squeezed the limes and everything.
Did you key lime it?
I squeezed key lime. I
Lime.
squeezed key limes.
Like is that like a tantric thing?
Yeah, you put them up your butt and then squeeze it really hard, and all the juice comes down runs down your leg, and you just put it.
That's how you collect it,
pie.
right? Yeah. You guys didn't know that. See, he's a chef. You didn't know that's how you're supposed to do these things.
That's how they teach you in culinary school.
Oh, those are Kegels.
Yeah, that's where you get key lime, key gold.
I didn't.
So you cut the lime in half, stuff it up your butt, squeeze it real hard, The juice runs down your leg. You collect it in a cup, and then put
like
that
off your
pie.
out of your socks, basically.
Well,
You let it
if you're
run
wearing
down
socks.
into your
If
socks.
you're wearing socks, yeah.
I mean, otherwise wearing like some flip flops, and then then you just have those rubber mats.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you see the chefs always like not the chefs, but the
I just stand like in a pan that will collect it.
well, I was gonna say underneath those. Have you ever been in a kitchen? Of course you have. But if you haven't out there, you see those mats, and sometimes you'll see them in the back, like shaking them out. They're shaking them into a collection.
That way they can use the food the next day.
Yeah,
exactly.
So like that's where you get the key lime.
Exactly.
Portion. The lime is just an extra. It's the key.
The lime is literally just like the off-putting taste of everything else.
It's really just from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
The keys.
Yeah.
So you get the key. It's the squeezing of your butthole.
Exactly.
In Florida, it makes the sweat.
100%.
Then they collect it.
You're accurate.
And then they shake it out.
Yep. That's right.
Key lime. Dude, the best thing. And then he garnished it with like a little bit of whipped cream around it. Is that a garnish? Is that called a garnish?
I haven't done it yet, but yes, I brought the garnish with me.
Is whipped cream a garnish?
Yeah. Whipped cream doesn't like.
Do you put the little tiny wedges, like the little?
I will be. You'll see.
Can't wait for that key lime.
It's good stuff.
From now on, I'm never gonna be able to say key lime pie again.
Well, you don't need to.
The correct way.
Just,
like key.
I hope next time you go to. I hope next time you order it from the store, that's how you do it too. I want some key lime pie.
Key lime. My butthole's instantly.
What's your favorite thing on 4th of July?
Dude, I think this year, like, I mean, you got like back in the day, I used to go back home to New Hampshire and we'd have like a lobster bake or something like that.
Oh, what's the dessert though?'s the thing?
Oh, dessert. Dude, I'm the one that asked for that key lime pie.
That's kind of what I figured.
So I'm like, I don't get it very often, bro. That's gotta be, that's the money.
What's that? Like the new, not new. The,
banana pudding.
No. What's the like? What do you call that part of New England? What's like a New England dessert?
I was gonna say yeah. A New England dessert. I'm trying to think.
Because I know you got clam chowder, you got fucking clam bake, you got fucking lobster
like
shit.
Thing, but it's very
but
because
for dessert, I don't know.
It is very everything is very seasonal there.
Yeah.
Right. So like moon pies, you know what those are?
Oh yeah.
Like just like chocolate with cream.
Those fucking like gross. Yeah.
It's just like cupcakes in between a fucking Like take a cupcake and fucking flip
that
it
would be like a fucking like not Maine. Where you from again? New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire dessert would be
fried dough.
Fried dough. Oh, you make like a elephant ear type thing?
Yeah, I used to make like hundreds of. I used to work for a.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah,
fried dough, right up in New Hampshire. So shout out to you guys. I made. So we would. It wasn't called elephant ears. It's a little bit different. Like in the Southwest, it's called elephant ears because they spread them out.
No,
like
Southwest is called Navajo tacos.
Depends on where you're at. Like if you're in Santa Fe or even New Mexico, but if you're in like Phoenix area, it's called elephant ear or something like that. Southern California, it's elephant ear. But up in New England, they make them into like these thin, like kind of like that long.
Gotcha.
Or you see sometimes they'll just like drizzle it.
Like a churro. No, that's a more. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same idea, but you get those at a fair. But there's a place called Blink's Fried Dough up in New Hampshire.
Okay.
At Hampton Beach. There's a couple places, and there's one. I think there's still one in Salisbury. And I worked for them for a lot of years. And he taught me the whole recipe and everything. But I'd have to. I told Beth, I was like, we could do this and we could make a shit ton of money. And I still know the recipe.
Yeah.
But it's for 40 pounds at a time. And I need a big ass Hobart machine. Like the big ass hook.
You know if it's a 40 pounder, then you can just divide everything by 40 and make a 1 pound batch.
See, I've never done it. And I haven't done that. But I've always had the 40-pound recipe in my head. And then he had
tell the whole world.
No. Because it's special to
the whole world who listens to our podcast.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter, but it's special to them. It's very and he Bob, the owner, died, and his wife Teresa took it over several years ago, or I guess probably like 15 years ago. But that place is making fucking bank, dude. The line 4th of July today is their biggest day of the year, every single year. And I remember one time we sat there and I went through. So if you guys know anything about dough, right? I'd cut them out into like little 1 ounce pieces, and then I would line trays, like trays and trays and trays, like they filled up a walk-in cooler.
Like way taller than you because.
Well, I mean, literally, I'd have to stack them. Like I mean, taller. I mean, like your height, like 6'2" or 3 or whatever. Stacking them up and wheel them up and wheel them up.
And they're yeast dough, so like they're rising like a pizza dough.
So it took time. So we'd rotate everything, and everything rotated around the cooler, and they had to be real careful about that. But dude, there was one time, this is before I worked there, that they made so much money that the dude went out and got fucking Bob back in the day. Got hammered drunk after 4th of July, threw all the money up in the ceiling and forgot about it for like 10 years. And then remodeled it.
Of the ceiling of his little shop?
Of his shop. Because he owns the buildings. Forgot about it. And they were breaking down, like taking apart. Because it was just like, those push-up popcorn kind of ceilings, whatever. Fucking bag of money falls down. That's how much money we'd taken.
That's funny.
And I worked there with my girlfriend.
I wonder how many fights he got in with his wife. Was like, babe, I don't know where the fucking money went.
Dude, they made so much money, it didn't matter. Like, it was just off fried dough. He would give us, me and my girlfriend, like at the end of the year, because she was managing the place and I was making the dough. And I worked at the grocery store and I was also going to college at the same time. I was doing like a bunch of shit. We were grinders back then. I'm not a grinder anymore.
You're just on grinder.
Yeah, I'm just on grinder. Only feats. But we go to dinner with them at the end of the season and they would hand us like $3,000-$4,000 cash.
This is back in the 80s.
No, not the 80s, late 90s. 96, 97.
Okay.
Right before we moved to Arizona.
Okay.
But hand us $3,000 in cash. That's the fucking stack.
Awesome.
Of
I mean, $3,000 in cash today would be amazing. So
bring us to like this fucking dope ass place. We weren't even old enough to drink. Drinking Chianti. That was his favorite thing was Chianti. He was this fucking wacko dude.
Nice Olive Garden table.
He would
wine.
work for, this is the thing, get yourself a fucking summertime business. Right?
Absolutely.
Like at a fucking popular beach, Hampton, New Hampshire, fucking find a little, Hampton, New Hampshire is 12 miles long.
Yeah.
The beach, rather, right? You go there, the fucking strip, the main strip in New Hampshire is 1 mile, right? From end to end. My aunt owned a house down there, or a motel down there. Fucking lived there. Fucking great life. That's where my family's from. And they would work 4 months of the year. They'd open up at Memorial Day, close at Labor Day, and then open up for like maybe 1 or 2 weekends extra after Labor Day. And they'd be in Costa Rica the rest of the year.
So they made enough money just during those summer months.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And they had a fucking house on the harbor. They had come on.
That's all they did.
All they did.
Besides
they grinded.
Drug mules in Costa Rica.
No, dude, I don't think he needed to.
That's awesome.
He just it was from fucking fried dough.
He
told
made
me this
dough.
story.
He made lots of dough.
He told me the story. This is another thing. So there's 2 spots, right? There's one that's called Playland Arcade. You can Google this, Playland Arcade.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a fucking old time arcade at the beach. These are like 4th of July memories, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They do. So today they'll be doing 4th of July fucking fireworks. A million people are there. Like take you 2 hours to go around the strip, right? Because it's a big ass circle.
Yeah.
Right? People go down there, cruise, and they've done it for years and years. He said he was sitting at the beach looking at this one shop, and he said he was like 18. He goes, that's going to be my business. That's the shop I want to start. Blink's Fried Dough.
Is his name Blink?
Nope. They called it, his nickname was Blinky, like long time ago. I never called him that. Called him Mr. DeFeo or whatever. Bob DeFeo is his name. I don't even know. I didn't really interact with him much. He was just like, taught me how to do it. He'd come in and check it and be like, there's a little bit it's too dry. It's a little bit too, add a quarter this, quarter that. Cause he was the pro. And I'd be like, all right.
He was the wizard.
Yeah. He knew it. And then I'm sure there's a million people after me, right? But I did it for like fucking 8 years. He'd be like, that's my shop. And he walked me across the street and he goes, that's what I want you to think about being a businessman. I was 18. I think he was probably like 45. I was 18, 19 when he fucking told me that story. You go like anything's fucking possible. He didn't go to college. He just fucking took out a mortgage on that spot on the strip fucking and made his fucking life. And then he bought another building, a big ass building down at the end. Right? Fuck. Cheers to him. Cheers to all you guys. You need a beer?
I'm empty.
Oh, I got you, brother.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We got more. We always have more beer.
We always have more beer.
So again, happy 4th of July. That's a cool 4th of July story. I hope you enjoyed it. But you know what? Hampton, New Hampshire is a fucking cool little place if you ever get a chance.
I want some fried dough.
Yeah. Now you want fucking fried dough. That's all it came from.
Fuck my key lime pie. I want some fried dough.
Fuck that fried dough. You want to see a giant shark?
Yeah, I do.
How about that motherfucker?
That is a huge shark.
Yeah. That washed up on the beach in like fucking Australia somewhere.
Oh shit, big old
They were
great
just
white.
out swimming. People just
That's awesome.
think about how that's not a normal fucking forklift.
No,
That's
a
a
big
4-pronger forklift. That's how
That's a big ass
24 feet long. So I just want to, on your 4th of July, if you're in California, keep in mind.
Those are in the ocean.
Yep. So you guys out there in Dana Point, have fun,
Yeah.
right? Or in North Carolina or where I was.
Those great whites are all over the place over there.
I was out in North Carolina. Have you ever been to North Carolina?
I was stationed there, yeah.
You went, where were you stationed?
Camp
Lejeune? No, that's South Carolina.
Point.
Cherry Point.
Oh, that is South Carolina. Yeah, there.
Camp Lejeune in South.
Yeah. Oh, I think so. I don't know. I never went there. Camp Lejeune. I know Cherry Point's right there in South Carolina, though. Charlotte. Is North Carolina or South Carolina?
Charlotte is North Kakalaki.
So North Carolina, I've never been. Yeah.
Yeah, Cherry Point. I lived in Raleigh, so we went out to where the fuck did we go?
You went to Myrtle Beach? No, you went to
No, we went to we flew through Charlotte.
Yep, you went to
anyway, we went to this place
at
the beach.
Yeah, for a wedding.
And for a wedding for Andrea and BC's wedding out there, and it was fucking amazing.
I heard it's pretty awesome.
Now I've got Myrtle Beach, and that's definitely in South Carolina, and it definitely wasn't that.
No, I can't think what it's called though.
Hey, honey, where do we go in North Carolina? She can't remember either.
Places though, for sure.
We went to
Fort Walton Beach.
No.
Denton.
I swear to God,
Pensacola.
I just did my testosterone shot, and it hasn't kicked in yet.
Yeah.
So anyway, we were on the coast in North Carolina.
Yeah, you're on the coast in North Carolina.
Where? Wilmington.
Wilmington, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Lord,
Wilmington.
thank God we have fact checkers around here. Joe Biden doesn't have those, but we do. And my wife is the toughest of the bunch. It was Cape Fear is where we were at.
Gotcha.
Place is amazing. You ever been to dude? You guys get a chance to go there? Fucking, we did a ghost tour around there. I got a bunch of pictures somewhere on a camera somewhere. Don't remember any of them.
Yeah.
But because it was like 11 different bars, dude. Like, and they're all underground because the place is old as fuck.
11 bars, all underground.
Well, I don't know if everyone, but a lot of them were, because there was back in the day, like prohibition times and stuff like that. So there were speakeasies, shit like that, dude.
That's cool.
But that, like, you could just tell, you look at the walls and like the pass-throughs and stuff like that, you know, they fucking were old and they shouldn't have been there and stuff like that. They're still there. And then the next morning we got up and Beth and I were like, oh, we went to Waffle House twice.
Waffle House, good. What'd you get?
Okay, so there's a reason we went to Waffle House twice.
Got it.
So in town there's a strip, just like a main street, right? Like a cool ass main street. And one of the places is Waffle House. It's the only place that's open. And Beth and I, we got on a plane here at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Started drinking. Of course, we're not driving.
Obviously.
We're not driving, right? So we don't have to do anything. And then we proceed to drink the whole way to North Carolina.
On the plane?
Well, yeah, because they were bringing us doubles.
Yeah,
like I didn't ask for them. They were just kept bringing us stuff. I mean, you know how that goes, right?
Of course.
Then we got there, and then it was weird because it was only like 5 minutes from the airport to the hotel. So then we checked in like super quick. It was super weird. And we threw our shit in there and we went straight to the bar. It was like that fast. I don't even know how it happened. But our shit, we landed at like 3:30 and our tour started at 7. So that meant there was like, well, you got to lose an hour, right? Because it was like, that would have been 6
change,
or so that means it was like 8 hours of drinking. And then you get on the tour and we're walking up and down. It's very hilly there, guys. Just be aware. It gets tiring. Wilmington is very hilly. And it's always uphill because you have to walk down to the Cape Fear River part. Then you have to walk back, and that sucks. So just be aware. So we went on all these things, and at a certain point, I think it was like 9:30. It's like, I think she might have looked at the girl, the tour guide girl, was like, I'm fucking done with this. I need food, right? Just walked off, and I was like,
From the tour?
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, Beth's done. Like done. And I was like, all right, have a good night, all y'all. And there was like 8 people with us. We've been bar hopping. I was like, next morning, Beth goes, did we tip that girl? I was like, no, you fucking ran off. So we went to Waffle House, the only goddamn restaurant that's open past 10 o'clock in Wilmington, downtown. The next night was the what do you call it?
Reception?
Rehearsal or whatever,
yeah.
right? And then we went over to our friend's house after that. So we got there kind of late, but we'd eaten at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, so when you're on vacation, you eat at like 10.
Yeah, you take your time and just do it.
Eat at 10, and then like you try not to be on too much of a schedule. But when you're going someplace for a wedding, you're on kind of a schedule. You're on somebody else's schedule, which fucks up your fucking vacation plans. And it's just how it is, and that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not my vacation. It's your wedding, so I'm like totally fine with it. But it just throws off your schedule.
Yeah.
So we ate at like 10. Then we're not hungry until like 3:34.
Yeah, of course.
Then we ate at 3:34. Then we go to the wedding down at the beach, which is Wrightsville Beach. Oh my God. It's on an island. Dude. Mansions. Fucking mansions. There's this place called, like, we were at the very tip of Wrightsville Beach. Across the way, if you were to like kind of look out in the distance, maybe a few miles, like you could see the houses. It's called 8 Mile Island. Robert Downey Jr., Sandra Bullock, fucking Michael Jordan. All these people have houses out there. And those houses look big from 2 miles away. Right?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the windows, you can like pick out like how, like you can see how many panes of windows are in that fucking house from like that
2 miles
far.
away.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, come on.
That's
right?
crazy.
So we were there, and then it threw us all off, right? Because we were like, and then we got an Uber back. Went to the reception. They were like, they've got food trucks. Food trucks were late. Beth and I are starving to death. We were like, all right, fuck this. We're going to Ruth's Chris.
There you go.
That was our sit-down dinner for the night. Got a prime rib, 16 ounce. She
There
got
you
a
go.
filet mignon.
2 ounce.
I think it was like a 4 ounce or something like that.
She's hit half for later.
We actually did. We fucking, because we got the lobster mac and cheese, bitch. And I think we ate
good there.
I think we ate 3 baskets of fucking bread.
It's
like-
also good there.
Because we were starving to death, dude. I'm like, just bring more butter, bring more butter, bring more butter. The table, I swear to God, I looked like a homeless person eating this fucking thing. You can ask Beth. There was shit everywhere. I mean, there was butter and fucking steaks. I didn't have steak sauce, but you know what I mean? Like steak juice everywhere. Then because everything, all right, we fucking splurged. That was our vacation dinner.
Yeah.
I was like, we've eaten 2 times in Waffle House for dinner, bitch. That's equal to like 1 good night out.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
And Ruku's isn't even crazy expensive. That's fine.
It was $300.
Well, you guys spend a lot of money, but
We spent.
it's not all that expensive.
Well, she had like 17 glasses of wine.
There you go. That's where
Maybe
it's
not
expensive.
17, like glasses of wine, but that was what it was. And then I just had a couple beers. I just had a couple coolers. But I'm also the dude that's like, bring me the can.
Exactly. You're the one eating your like fancy ass steak with
There
a
are
can
these
of Coors Light.
so like literally I'm not quite dressed like this. I'm like in a white, like kind of button down, like whatever.
Why sleeveless button down?
It wasn't sleeve. It had a sleeve.
Okay.
But I'm definitely in flip flops, right? And I've got a backpack
course.
and all this shit, right? And then like, so there's like us 2. There's a table for 2, and then there's another couple over here. And those motherfuckers were so prim and proper, right?
Yeah.
They're fucking doing all their shit, and they're like, they've got the wine bottle and the decanter, and they're doing all of the fucking things. And meanwhile, you have me over here like, I'm sorry.
Just like making.
I'm like, those
like
guys,
crazy.
and then I'm getting up every 17 minutes to go smoke a cigarette.
Yeah,
right?
because you can buy a steak, so you have to go.
Well,
smoke a
because
cigarette.
I've also fucking drank 18 beers. And I'm like, oh, this sounds great. We did have half of our food left over to bring back because we were asleep by 9.
Bring back to San Antonio.
No, to the hotel room.
Oh, that's good.
We had and then at about 11:30 after we crashed out, and I woke up and I was like, I had to piss. Everybody's done that. If you haven't done that, you haven't lived.
Of course.
Right. Got up. I had already cut up all the meat just in case. By the way, our waitress was fucking rad, dude. I think I tipped her like fucking $50 or $60.
That's why you're
or whatever.
$300.
I think it was more than that. I think it was probably like I might have tipped her like $100. I mean, she was awesome. Fucking. She's like, nah. That's why we have more tablecloths. I was like, thank you, like mom, right? Beth and I just sat there and ate the rest of our steak in bed.
At 11:30 at night. It's perfect.
It's fucking rad, dude. Come on.
Steaks
That's America.
Absolutely.
My favorite part about being in America is I get to do whatever the fuck I want for the most part, right? Like, don't break laws. Don't go speeding. Don't go drinking and driving. Don't go do any dumb thing. Go Puff. Go fucking find some Go Puff.
Yeah.
You know what you also can go is you can go out to Mac Belts. And you know what you could do? You could fucking patronize one of the coolest belt companies out there. This is Mac Alexander's company, Mac Belts, the toughest belt company in the world. I swear I have a belt down here somewhere. I just can't find it. Oh, right here. How's it? There it is. Sorry, it took me a second. Here is Mac's Belts. These fucking things. You can go out.
You're heavy duty.
Yeah, dude. That's my favorite belt. And I only wear it once in a while because it's almost like I think of it as a dress belt, but it's kind of, it doesn't need to be a dress belt. That could be a gun belt. It could be fucking anything, right? And that's going to fit like around your arm.
It's like for a child. It's a child size.
Well, that's my size.
Or child.
I mean, but I'm not a big man, right?
Can they even see us or are they looking at that screen right there?
That's what they're seeing, right? Yeah. So child size.
Yeah,
let me make
child
this
size. All right, there we go.
Let me make this a little smaller. There we go. Right. So you can go out there. He's got a ton of different things. It's all American made, all American sourced, even his machinery. We're going to have him on the podcast pretty quick here. I was talking to him last weekend about getting him on. He's like, yeah. So I think in the next couple of weeks, we'll get him back on.
Awesome.
But all of even his machines are like 100 years old. Like the ones that they make the like little rivets and everything that make all of these screws and everything. It's all American made. So go out, definitely do that. I think it's like if you spend $123 or something like that, or $130, we don't have a discount code, and I'm not asking him for one. Because everything goes back into that company. 100%, right? And why, I mean, that's one of the things. It's like we don't always need a discount.
Yeah, no, of course.
Right?
Sometimes
it's quality. It's like
sometimes you just want to support a cool
fucking
company.
good shit, right? Like they sent it to us. We get to try it. I bought that belt. I paid for this belt.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't want him to give anything.
This is USA on the side. That's cool.
Dude, right? Go check him out. MacBelts.com. Fucking there's nothing else. And he breaks fucking cinder blocks. That buckle.
Breaks cinder blocks.
Like, wear that on a fucking flight. Right? You have one of those adeka people on there. Pull your belt off.
Whack him with it.
And smack the shit out of them. Right? They'll drop their little box cutter. They ain't doing shit. Right? Like, fuck you. I've got a Mac belt.
If only Mac belts were around during 9/11, what would have happened?
No, I can't say he was busy being a SEAL because I think he was like 12. Maybe he was 6. He's younger than I am. And I'm 40. I'm going to be 48.
Yeah, 52.
Motherfucker. You want to see one more thing you can get? One more fucking thing you guys can go out and do? You guys can go out to fucking Florida Man Lunacy.
Florida Man's Lunacy.
Right? Florida Man's, my bad. Florida Man's Lunacy.
This shit is good too.
Dude, they've got, all right, we've done the taste tests. They've got multiple types of sauces, and the only one I haven't had is the barbecue yet.
The barbecue sauce is good.
You got it? Did you get it?
Yeah, it's
all right.
fantastic.
So I've had the roasted garlic. I've had the blueberry. I've had the pineapple. Pineapple, in general, is my fucking pineapple habanero.
The pineapple's good on everything. I mean, the pineapple's good on certain things. It's really, really good. But that roasted garlic is good on
that
everything.
Blueberry. I don't even make
good.
Pancakes, but I might start making those protein pancakes.
Yeah.
You ever make protein pancakes?
Absolutely. Yeah, the Kodiak brand.
Yeah. So I need to get some of that
good.
shit
They're
and
good.
maybe throw some of this shit on.
Yeah.
But go check them out at, I just lost the thing, at, is it FloridaManLunacy.com
FloridaMansLunacy.com / Baldy the big guy.
Baldy and the big guy.
But the best way to do it is just use the link in our profile
in the bio.
Use the link. It automatically saves you 10%.
Yeah.
There's no discount code. Just use the link.
That's the easiest way. Go out, do that. Check them out, dude. We there's a video out. I think it's in our video somewhere. Where we actually did a review on all three of those things.
Absolutely.
On wings. On
we did wings. We did
wings.
We did wings. We did jalapeno poppers one time.
Oh,
we did
yeah.
ice cream.
We did ice cream too.
And it's all so fucking good.
Dude, you're not gonna be you can't fuck around with that stuff. So all right. With that, what do you have planned for the 4th of July besides
getting drunk, jumping in your pool, eating some hamburgers? Sounds like a good day to me.
Sounds like a fucking plan. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July. Hope you have a great 4th of July. Cheers, brother. I know you've already slammed all your beers, but we still got to be able to cheers.
I have a little bit left.
You guys, go check us out on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Hit us out on Spotify. Hit us up on Spotify, Instagram, iTunes. Give us a 5-star on Spotify. It's simple enough. Out on iTunes, you can leave a review and do a 5-star if you don't mind. Hopefully, if you guys appreciate it, give us some feedback. We'd really, really like it. We aren't doing it every single week because we travel a lot. We do a lot of different things. He's always fucking traveling around the fucking world with his fucking company. He's way too important.
Way too important.
What we do try and do is bring you some fun shit to talk about.
Absolutely.
And we just try and have fun. So with that, go out and you know what? Check out these companies and support your local veteran companies or your smaller business companies. You know what? These guys like Firecracker and Mac Bell and fucking Florida Man, they started from nothing. Just an idea.
I mean, Black Rifle started from nothing. It was a small little veteran company before.
And now they're
now it's huge.
Monsters. But that's what it takes. It takes us supporting those guys and starting from somewhere. Right?
100%.
If you got $30, you know what? Christmas time, birthday parties, whatever. Buy your you don't have to buy this belt. This is like a $200 belt. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
But they have like a $50 belt.
Yeah.
Right? Completely. There's something for everybody. Go check them out. We appreciate you. Happy Independence Day. Fuck everyone else. Your freedom is what matters. Happy Independence Day.
Happy going to work, Britain. I don't know. Yeah.
Fuck Britain.
Happy going to work though, because they have to go to work today. Anyway, all right. Bye. See you later.
We love you. Cheers. Fucking. Why you always got to do stuff like that?